Peace and blessings. Good evening. I hope you are well. Perfect, whole, and complete. I wanted to check in with y'all because the last video I had to go cut. I had to go because oh my God, I love this place, but there is one employee here that is a little, yeah, wiggity whack, and I think it's because I think he's family, so he can't get rid of him. So he's a little wacky. Yeah, he was messing up my flow. But it's a cry. That's what they say. Like they have these things called trotros. Hey, babe, and trotro is the bus. There's a called the mate. He rides kind of off, like out the window, like his head's out the window. He goes cry, which means I cry. Come on, there you go. Da. So first, let me say, I'm really into going to sleep early or on time. I don't know, even more here because I'll be more tired, I guess. Because sometimes, yeah, when I was at Cape Coast, I was trying to get to bed by 9. I think I was doing good, but those last few days I was a little later. But here I went to bed at 8, and I might make 8 o'clock again if I play my cards right. So I didn't do as much today because I got there late, I had a consultation. It was just, I wasn't supposed to do a lot. And then I noticed that Quake Cruz, yeah, he don't really have, I'm gonna say he don't have the energy. He has lots of other stuff to do. So I just feel like, yeah, sometimes the vim is not there with him because remember I said that I wasn't gonna come back and expect everything to be exactly like it was. And I think when you do that and you don't expect everything to be exactly as it was, it's because you actually grew and you want it to be better. It can't be. And it's like when you don't know that, sometimes you get like nostalgic, or somebody will say, well, since you came back to Accra, did it live up to your expectations, right? And I would say yes. I would say yes in that what I really wanted and desired was that creativity and that ability to feel like I had almost a non-stop creativity. And I got that. I mean, that's just, I don't know if y'all never saw my videos, but you could see that I'm in my element, as they say, you know? I do feel like, interesting enough, because the Cape Coast is very sunny and beautiful, and me having the glow, you could see the glow, you know what I'm saying? You could see why I would have a glow on Cape Coast. But I do have a glow that even I'm noticing that seems a bit different, right? So I'm gonna call it must be the inner glow because it ain't a whole bunch of trees up in Accra. It's sunny, it's hot. I think it's the moving too and moving around, but it's just being around. It's like the energy of all of life is happening here. Not maybe not the natural, but there's a sense of pulsation. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. I do. But yes, I could get tired here, meaning just literally worn out in another day. Because when I was here before, I don't have that same energy that I had when I first started. I actually, and that's a good thing because I burnt myself out trying to work 7 days a week. Nobody asked me to. I just was so, the creativity was flowing so much, I just was attracted, I couldn't stop. I mean, quite frankly, I could not stop. So now I learned the importance of pacing because I didn't do that when I lived in Accra before. I didn't pace, but I didn't really, I wasn't even really burnt out like I'm sick, I worked too many hours. I was just not having that creativity. So many circumstances had changed that I didn't even know if I wanted to do it anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I then I had to go out and find myself. So the question is I'm ready to go to Vulture Beach. I can tell you that right now. I am ready to go. I mean, would I want to live in Accra again? For business purposes, it would be smart because you can't do something and leave it. But if you leave something, then either the person won't finish it, or they'll not be, they might have other projects, so yours won't be a priority. They might forget what you really said because they're trying to eat too, you know what I'm saying? So it's a hard one. You know, I don't know if you would leave your projects like that anywhere, but here especially, it would be a big no, okay? So coming in now and being in a hotel and knowing that every day you're paying a good amount of money, it's really hard to even concentrate on the art form or the project, because you need time. You need to be able to, okay, tomorrow's another day. Let me sleep on it, you know. Okay, let's do 5 more, 1 more. Let me do another color. Or you're not really able to do it. You're not really able to do it. Hey, Dominique, you're not really able to do it because you think about, I'm paying this money to this hotel, and in my mind, I'm certainly knowing I can get an apartment and it would be cheaper. So I feel like I realize I don't necessarily want to live in Accra, because for Accra itself, as far as, you know, pollution, lots of people, all that. Although I do love seeing this many people, I can't lie that it is kind of refreshing. It feels like just like, yeah, there's a world out there. But I more see Accra as a business place. Number 8, a business place where I could work with my vendor for days. You know? Because when you don't, I'm telling you, if you don't oversee, it's not necessarily Accra, it's not necessarily God, like something's wrong with them. It's in general. When you're anywhere, when you're getting out and you collaborate, because you are collaborating once you tell somebody your vision and then hope that they will, you know, see your vision and then fulfill. So it's all that I thought it would be as far as the creativity that's given me, because I got a new idea for a new jewelry line that's a whole no more brass. We are off the brass. It's like I've changed because I know how to roll with things. Quaker's not exactly the same, so I don't have them do the things that he used to do, you know. The jeweler is not really available, so but it's almost like the things happen for a reason. Your assistant might be you. I don't know necessarily, as I do need every once in a while, and he's good for what he does. At this point, he runs errands, and errands works. I don't really need an assistant in that way yet, so that kind of is checked. The jeweler, we're going to 2024, new year, new material. I really don't want to work with the brass that much more, because not that I don't like it, I've done it. It's out of my system, and I just feel like there's other materials that I would love to work with that would really bring upon even a more higher vibratory frequency. So there's no no's, because I guess now I'm going through my own spiritual journey. There's no no's that's bad. That it's all for my good. It's like, okay, that person don't do that anymore. That's good, because that helps me to move on to and think a little more differently and expand my vision and even version of myself. So I like that. Like, I like that. You don't want to do the same thing all the time. I don't know. I don't. Well, y'all already know. I don't want to do the same thing. So it's funny. I didn't even know that that was going to come in my mouth in reference to what we're talking about. I don't want to do the same thing all the time. So I'm not going to. If you change, you're not going to have the same vendors. You're not going to have the same vendors and do the same thing. You're not going to have people that used to work for you still work for you, especially here, because people got to get on. They got other. You ain't there, they gotta find somebody else or other people that they can work for, do other things sometimes. So it's great. Like, it's great from that in the perspective of it opens up to other things, and it makes me, I would say, forced, but not really. It comes so easily to see other ways and other jewelry. So I'm definitely gonna be doing jewelry. Definitely gonna work with a new material. The man don't know yet, but I'm about to see how creative he really is and what he's willing to do. I'm a lot more focused on what I want and who I am as a designer of home decor, Afrocentric home decor. It's so nice to know that it never left me. It will not. And I don't know why. When I was in the Cape Coast, I wasn't thinking of a whole bunch of stuff as far as tablecloths, napkins, table runners, even the forks and spoons and napkin rings. Like, I don't even think about that place that way because I don't think I see it as a place that I would entertain it. So maybe it didn't do that for me. It's nothing wrong with it. What it does for me is it's becoming a sanctuary, but it's a beach house. That's what it feels like to me. It's a beach house. But when I come here, I don't know what it is. It's like, oh my God, I want tablecloths and that. I want home stuff, and so Accra it represents me wanting to do that more than anything else. Which is, I think it's all very interesting. I've learned so much about myself. I probably miss the Volta the most because I don't have a home here, and a hotel is not a home for me. It can be for other people, and I give thanks for that and for them. But for me, it's not a home. The home that only home I have here really is in the Volta region. Because Cape Coast is a home, but it feels more like an apartment, but it's still a home. And it's my home, and I just started. It's gonna, I'm gonna stay with it. So it doesn't really, I feel like I want to go home. Like, I was missing home, the Volta, even when I was in Cape Coast. I'm gonna tell my friends. So I'm here for it. I know that, like I said, I got up 4 in the morning in a hotel. I was right on this balcony doing the dance of the womb. The first time I got up 4 in the morning was because I had to leave at 6, which was actually what that came here, which was Monday, which is funny, in the house. I couldn't quite get the 4 in the morning there. So for me to be able to do it at 4 in the morning with traffic, music, smells and smoke, and I said, okay, now none of the initiates, none of my members of my group, whether it's my private coaching group or my new one, you better not tell me you can't get out, because I done got up with all this. And I was on the balcony. And I didn't even have a pad or yoga mat. I had a head wrap. And I did it. Oh, that to me said, okay, the Volta region should be a PK to do the spiritual work. Now it's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. So it's interesting. It is. It's living up to the creativity and the endless ideas. And every day I go out, I get more and more. Every day I go out. But everything feels different. It feels, I don't feel, I remember riding in the taxis going home. First of all, the ride was extremely long. Like I'm in the heart of town. I'm just in the perfect location. So it's a short trip, which is great because them long trips but it was a lot. Yeah, the long trips, I saw a lot. I don't know if I am grounded enough. I wasn't grounded either. I know it sounds interesting, but I didn't, maybe that's why I started sleeping on the floor, or like sleeping on the floor. When I think about Cape Coast, I don't also feel like I'm actually yet in my body in the Cape Coast. When I'm at this time in Accra, I don't feel like I'm in my body in Accra. So it'll be interesting to see if I feel like I'm more in my body when I'm in to Volta. It'll be very, very interesting. The Volta is, I'm a Leo, so as much as I love water, I like the water. Some people love it, and I get why, but I like it. I've always liked the forest or the woods. I think it's my Leo, so it draws me, so it's kind of a power source for me. So I will just be curious to see. And then I think it'll be because one thing I remember every time when I left Accra and we were going to the Volta, the smell of freshness in the air. Because all you smell is the smell of stinkness. Stinking means just exhausted, the smell of freshness in the air. But could I live in a city after being in the Cape Coast? This is my number one home. After being in the Cape Coast and after being in the Volta, no. It wouldn't be like, oh, I prefer it, or it's my main hub, or no. It would be like an office So the space could be a one bedroom. The space could be a studio. I included it. It's just an office. If I could find a way to do all that I needed to do and connect with the people I need to connect to, I I wouldn't even think about it as an office. Because what I want from the city is not the city. I want what the city has to offer, which is all of everything you need. And that's something. I want all of that. I want everything I need. I want my vendors. I want my, it's funny, my foods. I mean, I brought most of my food from the Cape Coast. And I tell you, the Volta has that wonderful store that's a dope health store. So it's interesting that I didn't come here and I thought I was going to find all of these different foods, and nobody had couscous, and I made it work where I was. So no, I wouldn't dream of living in Accra, but I do need to be in Accra. And so my mission is to be in Accra. It's just now I don't need all this big space, and I don't need all the big space. I just need a place where I'm telling you, with the vendors and then to create ideas. Back in the day, I had 5 vendors working at once. Y'all already know me because when I was in the Volta region, I have to have 5 people. Let me see. I had the carpenter, the plumber, the mason, the electrician, and it was somebody else I can't remember. I need 5 people. I need to be doing 5. So usually the way I worked here when it was a bit different, was I was having everybody. I would stop at the jeweler, the bag man, my clothes lady. The other thing too, coming here, which I love, it made me be clear, like I said about my vision. I usually go to the woman, the sister, to buy the clothes. And I was like, what you got new? Hey, Ajiwa, what do you have new? What do you have new? She had absolutely nothing. Nothing. I couldn't understand how they was functioning on nothing new. So it made me, like I said, the clarity of me making my own clothes, that came so real, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know that. I mean, I can't explain how great that clarity is. Like, I can't get the jeweler anymore because, like I said, he's occupied, which is great because I need to move on to another form of jewel, and I got the vendor at the art center that's going to do it, right? I couldn't buy clothes because for what I want and the colors that I want, I would have to have somebody make the cloth. And she ain't had no clothes to buy somebody else's. So it really confirmed that, wow, sis, you need to get somebody to make your cloth for you. Get somebody to make the fabric, and then you can make the clothes. So all my clothes will be my own design, which is probably best. Most of it, yeah. That's for sure. That's for sure. And I hopefully help others. I mean, I'm coming as a sacred woman, and I didn't really leave as a sacred woman, not in the same way. So the Frenchman, they call him Frenchman, he's the brother from the Ivory Coast that does the batiki, who taught Manasio, he knows. I can't meet him nowhere else, you know what I'm saying? Now, if I was to start a little more doing the work up in the Volta, because the land, we're talking about that, we're talking about land, we're talking about we already own, right? I know the Frenchman, that's what they call him, Frenchman. They call all ones that's French, they call him Frenchman. Frenchman, I don't even know his name, they call him Frenchman. Frenchman would come. You can get people to come, but then you got to find a place for them to sleep, because you coming up there to ask them to do work for you. So there is that. But I won't need Accra as much. Let me just say this. It's coming soon. I don't know when. Because I will be able to produce, I believe, everything in the Volta region. And so on that tip, it's going to be easier. And I'm sure I'll find a wonderful seamstress eventually that will be able to see the vision once the cloth is made. If I can get the vendor guy and I don't have to mind him, you know what I'm saying? He's older, so might not. I could, But then, like I said, Accra does inspire me. If you don't see it, I need to cry. I need to cry. I need to cry. Because if you don't see and you're not here, something that this city does, it just makes you, I don't know. You don't get no ideas when you're up in the country. Or, well, I haven't. Unless you're going to have country where I don't even know, but it's not inspiring. So I'm happy to be in Accra. And I know, you know, I'm not going to go back to Cape Coast for a while, so I hope I don't have to. I just need an apartment or a space that's nice and can house me so that I can do the work. Yeah. Because honestly, I would have no problem staying here 3 to 4 more days in Accra by itself if I had a place to stay that I didn't have to pay. I would, because I'm telling you what I say I got to do, I would do it in a minute. I would do it in a minute. So yeah. So we're working on it. We're working on it. Peace and love, okay. Ain't nobody got no comments. Thank you. I need the city connections. Yes. Hey, Nicole Alchemist, good evening to you. Hey, Synovia Beverly. Hey, Naturally. Hey, Yaya. You onto something with the bone. Utensils, shoes, etc. You got it. So, yeah. Hey, Yaya, yes. So, I already, exactly, Queen. So, that, I was supposed to come for that. You know what I'm saying? And I was supposed to come for the cloth for sure, because what tablecloth you gonna make without cloth, right? What clothes and altar cloth you gonna make without cloth? It got cloth in the name. So the cloth was huge. When did I think of it? When I thought I wanted when I wanted the altar cloth and the clothes that correspond or correlated with the same woman, I already knew. I called Manasi a few days ago and I said, I got an idea. You think you could make it happen for me? Because I'm not depending on none of this cloth. And I want something that I could feel connected to. And he was like, I can do it. And he said, but the images are batiking, so let me call in my boss. Call him in. Let's get this down. Yeah, I would like to have a production. I would like to have him manufacture or make all of my material, my own cloth. So I shut all the other middlemen, everybody else down. I ain't got to deal with the da-da-da, and I can get creative and beautiful stuff. So you don't come back to a place expecting where you were. That means you stayed, you didn't grow. You come back with the growth and understanding of who you now are and what you can do. And then, of course, you find amazing things like this and all the wonderful things you can do with it. Ciao. So wait till I do some sacred jewelry with what I'm gonna do with it. So, but I'm getting to it. So we didn't want to put everything out there because I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to make some surprises, and it just kind of was very. Y'all don't realize how many people watch me and then go right to the art center and try to do something. I swear to God, or to Goddess. So I have to, I don't want to give everything away. I don't want to tell exactly what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. That's why, let me say this. To make something, I would more want to be out of the art center because everybody just copies each other. And one day that will actually happen. That's what I said. I think, let me tell you, can I say this, how I can get myself out of the city and still get what I need. Once you understand, if the cloth is already the person is already highly creative, and I'm already liking what they're doing, then they can make the cloth until the end of tomorrow as far as the different ideas. Which means I never have to go down to Accra to get fabric, right? I got it because that's where you get it. So there, you got that taken care of, and then you let your environment kind of dictate what you want. It's funny that I said the dresses that I want to make, they were really more inspired by the Volta region, because there it's very, it's just fresh, and you walk down the road, and I just saw my dress flowing. So I want flowy dresses, different bodices, and I just saw myself flowing. It kind of similar, even this one and this kind of level too. So it's interesting. I think the spirit of the Most High and God is really working it out. I just feel it. I just feel like just keep following that intuition. Boom, go to that place. Okay, you finish with that place? Boom, go to another place. Can you finish with that place? Because honestly, I think that in the long haul, Accra is actually too environmentally toxic for a sacred woman. And the smoke and all of that will actually affect me after a while, because the air quality is absolutely horrible. Coming from the Cape Coast and especially in the Volta region, yeah, yeah. And I went to this workshop, I told you it's called Whole Organics, and they're designating this brother David. He has lots of acres of land. I don't even remember how many, but it's a lot. It's like some hundreds acres of land. And he's designated a portion for the community to do free community gardening. And he talked about the articles and stuff that's written about the air quality here, how horrible it is. But it makes sense. There's no real rules. It's if you think about, they said by radius, it's a very small city. But they said the amount of people that are in it each day. I saw some program that talked about Accra can't even hold and have the capacity to even, supply different needs to the amount of people that's here. So no, Accra is not the Volta. It's definitely not the Cape Coast either, but it's not the Volta. And I don't think I would be able to, like, this would be, like I said, my main home, and I want to live in it. And it's less about the city, it's more about the smell and the exhaust and the noise too. The noise ain't no joke either. But in the church everywhere you are, you're never gonna avoid the church. I don't get the quietest place. The Volta be churching, they churching, and Cape Coast church too. Church is just background noises. Unless you like the church, that's good for you too. But so no, I don't know. It's not my number one. I came here to do this work, and I came here to create something that I'm in charge of more, and not relying on they don't have it. It's not there. They stopped making it. It's out of stock. I love it. I also got my bag coming out. I still got the medicine bag. I'm still working with Fred. Like I said, that's why I said I need a time. I need to go back to Fred. I need to see if Fred got the thing, the handles. I need to see where we're going after that, so we could take it slow, so he don't put the whole thing together. Then I don't like it. I need way more than 3 days in a hotel. It's too dang expensive. So you might make the money, but you put it right back here. Do you get it? So the apartment is not because I want to live in Prague. The apartment is my office. So let the Most High figure out what that's gonna look like. So yeah. Will you rent a spot at the art center for your products? No, never. I'm not interested. I would never want to work at the art center again. It's not even, no, not at all. I'm not an art center. My stuff can't be in an art center, to be honest. I mean, the art center, I don't know, they just sell what everybody wants. They don't, no. Politely, I'll say no. They're not here for the real. I don't want to hustle like that, and it's a lot of juju be going on there, and people be jealous of each other. You talk about somebody, you done put somebody in Mean Girls and Boys Club. It's not, y'all coming is all excited, and the behind the scenes is no. The other thing too is, I know you probably don't know this about me, but I do it because I didn't say it's a lot. I know everybody knew. I could not work in a shop. That means I'm working. That means I have a job. I don't do jobs like that. I don't want a job like that. I have to open and close. I have to sell. I don't actually like to sell like that with the people in retail. No, it is so not me. I am a boss, an executive, a designer, I mean, I want to walk and be with my vendors. You know what I'm saying? Plus, who would I sell it to? I do way better selling it to my Americans who can appreciate it. Anybody coming to the art center, they coming from a deal, for a deal. All the foreigners are coming to get a deal. They come to Africa to barter and to take you down. So it would be make no sense when I'm already doing much more better selling to the clients and the new ones that will come that I have. So I wouldn't even have the clientele to be able to sell it. No, 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 no. But thank you. It's a good question. Thank you, Zenobia. To sign up for the upcoming masterclass, Intuition and Your Money, $47, 12 to 2 p.m. Thank you, darling. AfroCentricHomeDesign.com. Yes, if you are interested, I will change it tomorrow. And thank you, love, because it is coming. It's a week from this Sunday. And hopefully it'll be in the Baltimore region because I'm trying not to come back down. I'm not trying to go back to the Cape Coast right away. But let me say this. Whenever it is time to go back, I'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I got this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying not to, and just kind of wait it all out. It's the end of the year, so I feel like what's happening is it's for me to assess, to see, and in January be ready. So this is about getting ready. I got to be here. Um, if I could stay between here and the Volta to the end of the year, I would do it in a minute because that's what I need to do so that by January everything is going. Remember, I'm doing the new Queen of Full Sacred Woman group, so I want to have those things available. So I got a lot of work to do. So if I go back to Cape Coast, I lost momentum. There's nothing I can't create there. So I just, I asked the Most High. Well, I think Most High guiding this. I don't know if I have to ask. But, oh my God, I'm seriously. Somebody is smoking bandit. I say, oh, they don't smoke in the park, except for here. That stuff will be in your throat. Yeah, and so this is the other thing, too, because I was thinking about this. I lived in Alajo, right? Let's see if that's better. I lived in Alajo. And this is a different place. We're talking about, this is the, sorry, I don't know. We ain't really got no. This is the heart of everything, the action, the hotels. So it's a never nonstop place. So yeah, I would want a place that's like Alajo in that sense that it was a ghost town after 6 because the traffic stopped, the taxis didn't ride, so it was kind of quiet. I slept actually quiet. It was just the morning it was going to be on again. I don't think I heard anything. So this other part is, and that's what manifestation is, just attracting the perfect place. And I think once you become very clear about what you need, why you need it, where you need it, when you need it, how you need it, the universe does the rest. And I'm just being very clear. Like I'm getting very clear. I'm a sacred woman. I cannot be around this much pollution. I can't do it. I can't do it. But the excitement, all that, yeah, I absolutely love it. But it's funny, like I'm saying, I thought it was the excitement that I wanted, but it was actually the creativity that I needed. And now I want to come in and get the things done that I need and then go out. But I'm telling you, I was explaining this to you, Beth, you can't come in and say, oh, I'll come to a hotel for 3 days. First of all, I need probably 2 weeks. And no, so you need a space. So the space now, it's funny. I said the ancestors kept saying, no, I told you what we're gonna do, but they don't always tell you why or how long or how it's gonna go. You still gotta live your life. Intuition just takes you there. You decide what you do once you get there. Intuition just guides you and leads you, and you get it. So, if there was another way, because I don't want to rush the stuff. I want to take my time with the vendors, and I want to, if it don't look right that day, then we can stay right there that day, and we can fix it tomorrow. Because no one's going to get it right first time. It's in your head too. You know what I'm saying? So I know what is going to be needed, but I'm not worried. I believe in my ancestors. I believe in Cosmic Mother New. I believe in my womb and the direction, the intuition so much that I know that it will all be worked out. I don't even have to worry about it. When you follow intuition and you can just, if you have not gotten the intuition masterclass that was taught last Sunday, you can at AfroCentralConversign.com. You can still purchase it. And it's $47, and it really will. It's got me so calm. There are no mistakes. There are no accidents. The biggest things that I had to do was establish who's making the cloth and the new ideas that I have with my new jewelry. I didn't even know I was going to be having new jewelry. I had to come to be inspired to see something to figure it out. Do you get what I'm saying? And also, it solidified. I won't even say solidified. I now know that home decor, like I didn't know that. Like I could still say that to you. I ain't have that in me. Like I ain't know where it went. And coming to Accra was like, no girl, you love that. And then seeing the cane and all they doing with the cane, and it's just like, yo, city's inspiration. But my main hub, no. God help us. God help us. No. Yes. That's right. Thank you. I love y'all. Thank you, naturally, Zenobia. Yeah, you love to travel says hi. Hey, love to travel. Everything's always working out for you. Thank you, Bev. Yeah, says yes, looking forward to that Sacred Woman class. This master class is really getting me there. Had to pull my book out. Universe is listening. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I'm looking forward to having you, Miss Yaya. Please thumbs up. The like sign, everyone, while you are here or on your way out. Thank you, Zenobia. As Lisa Marie is still doing consultation, a great time to get a little guidance and confirmation before the new year. Yes, naturally, thank you for being on it so well. Yeah, you're on it, sis. Yes, she is. She is. Because, yeah, it's something going on in the universe, and we're just trying to catch the wave. Travel wave. We're just trying to get on the wave. So, yeah, if let me say something to help. If the intuition sends you somewhere, don't go and be like, well, that was a bust, or well, I don't know why I'm even here, or girl, I used to do that all the time. I wonder how many blessings I missed out by missing when I was sent somewhere, thinking that it was nothing over there. I don't know what intuition did. Maybe I read intuition wrong. You probably didn't. I'm very clear, and clarity is worth so much. I'm very clear. I know what I want. I'm not too, that's what I gotta love about Accra. Accra is like any city. It's like, it reminds me of New York in that sense that everything is real. Everything is real. You know what I'm saying? Everything is real. I don't know, like that vibe. So you get real. Okay, so okay, I'm here for this, and I love the art. So excitement for me, it's funny. I keep saying, I'm gonna get my toes done. When it comes to sitting for 4 hours, which that's another reason why I don't like to do it because it's too long, or going to the art center to talk to the vendors, I'd rather beat the vendors all day long. Like I could tell you that, I love it. I would rather be with the vendors. I would rather be getting a thing together. So it's, no, so I don't care about the massages or, the nails done or eyebrow wax. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't move here for that. The food, I got good. I got good at what I do, so I've managed to attract the foods, the supplemental stuff in Hawaii. And in the Cape Coast, I got all the same greens that I got at home, and they're cheaper than Accra for sure. So Green is way cheaper. It's double the amount for the greens that I get. Same greens, that I get in the Cape Coast. So I can always have my food. I can, and in the village, like I say, I mean, everything, the food's cheaper, first of all, and you can get a lot of it for nothing. And it tastes like something that I just like what nature intended. So I need it. For the sake of woman journey, you can do it anywhere. Because the Korean food made it that way. You can do it anywhere. I mean, that's what I think I needed to come here and see. It was almost like all that stuff wasn't really happening. But let me say this, just so you know, because it's true about, I'm into vibratory frequencies, so vibrational frequencies. The clarity or the being with the Most High. So I'll give you a real example. In the Cape Coast, when I was doing Sacred Woman, and I would connect with her, whether it was 4 or 8 a.m., I would feel her presence, or I would feel more connected to her presence, like all day. I would see her, feel her, talk about her. Now maybe it's just different. Maybe I'm just living. But it's like, thank goodness you did it in the morning, because it's going to give you all the blessings for the day that you need. But it's so much like the noise or the pollution or the something, it can block that remembrance that you are connected to the Divine Most High. To the Divine Most High. It can block it a little bit. It can definitely slow it down. So you got to kind of remember, because I'm telling you, I got up, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but there's a lot going on. So yeah, but it's something going on, and I like that, because where I was, I creative, nobody cared about that. That place is for relaxation, and I'm here for it. So I'm hoping that, the Volta region, it's my balance. I picked it out. I mean, I could say I chose it, and I really love it. And I'm excited to go back and just kind of, especially after Accra, just sink in a bit. I feel like my sacred woman there, ooh, another level. And I got my big kitchen there. I can lay out all my stuff. It's gonna be nice. I paid for it, so yeah. And then the land, like, I'm ready to do stuff on. I'm ready to build my company. I'm ready to build my company. Yeah, I'm ready to really be self-sufficient in my business and that other side of it. I'm really ready. I wasn't before. And I didn't know before I left that I would be. So I'm clear. I'm clear. I got a lot in the Volta, and I don't think I really realized it. So I'm excited. It's my home. It's my home more than any other places. So, and I remember my sisters be like, every time something was going on, she'd be like, you should go with so-and-so and go to the Cape Coast. And I was like, but the Volta is so dope, though. It's so dope. I love the vibe. Something about it. When your place calls you, there's nothing you can do. And if you ignore it, it's going to Spirit will give you a spanking. It's my space. It's my place. Thank you, love. Yes, like Yaya says, thanks. Hey, love to travel wave. I didn't see you, sis. It's good to see you. I love you. Thank you, Snowvia. Naturally Sec for CashApp donations. PayPal, Blackberry Beauty. That's always welcome offering to us. Thank you, Time Travel and Work and Liberty. Thanks in advance. That's right. Thank you, love. Snowvia says, I know your senses are sensitive to all of the noise pollution. On the other hand, your creativity is yeah. The noise, it's interesting. It's not like it's my reactions changed. And I think if we work on our reactions, anything we in, we know it's only temporary. And we know that we can move ourselves into another vibratory frequency. I'm not complaining as much here, but I could. And because I'm not complaining, it really is almost not that much to complain about. We're talking about like, right, it's like what you said, it's like a real reality. Real reality is, I can't do smoke. So yes, definitely a lot of noise, but some noise is okay. But and then like I said, this part, but I mean, it's a cry. It does make you tired. It wears you out. It wears you out very quickly because it's a city. So like you said, you got EMFs, you got electric electromagnetic frequent fields. I don't know, you might have some 5G towers here. I think I heard that by now. You got towers in places that it shouldn't be with this amount of people, right? So you got noise, you got straight pollution, you got noise pollution, straight pollution, you got towers, you got electronics and all that stuff to power these big buildings. You got big buildings, right? You got less trees. You got sirens and stuff. You don't hear that stuff in the country or really in Cape Coast either. Did I ever see police in Cape Coast? I don't think I ever saw the police in Cape Coast. I'm serious. Here, you see the military, you see the police. So you don't have all that in those places. The Volta is just one police department. Only one here. Many police departments in the city, right? So yeah, I agree that it pulls, so it makes you very tired. And it's not that tired like the country tired. It's a pull because you're electric as well. Like you would really have to be raw here, and you still gonna be knocked down. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna take all your money too. Don't forget that part. So no, do I want to live in the city like, oh, it's my main spot, and other spots are my supplemental? No. Do I need to do business in the city? Yes. But let's see how the universe works out. And like I said, the creativity, I don't know how you cannot get it from here, because I have not really gotten in other places. But you know what? Sacred Woman can change that. Sacred Woman can change that. I think about Queen of Four, right? And a lot of people talk about this. And remember, she says that she made all her books for like the urban Sacred Woman and urban Heal Thyself for people that live in cities. And she actually, for a long time, she's kept her house in Brooklyn. And I remember it was a sister of mine who knows that she could move to Ghana if she wanted to, but she never does. And she's like, I don't know why she don't. I said, well, everything is kind of in the States for her. And even in the cities, that's her people. So she is good. She could be in all of it. She's in Cali now too, which helps, I think. But I'm not that. I left New York a long time ago. So when I was here, remember when I was living here in Accra, and I was tired. I didn't have the same assistants. I lost the vim for the fashion. I came out kind of fast and a lot. So I was literally burnt out. I was burnt out like fire signs eventually do. And I found the Volta region. That's what I found and I was like, we moving. Forget this. We are moving. I am out. So to come back now, I know why I went to the Volta region. But this is the first time that I'm not hating one place to love another. That's why I fixed that little Cape Coast thing, because I don't want to ever put that out there again. That's not how I live. There's benefits here. It's sparking creativity, so I can't talk bad about it. I can just tell you, these are facts. Look it up. The pollution or whatever index that, this is what the teacher David was telling us about Accra and how to look up the statistics and the air quality. So this is just things that to say, it's true. You won't live too long in this city. I don't know if you live too long in any city. I don't know if you live as long in any city. You won't live too long in this city. And he said that. You won't. You won't. And I remember when I was in technical, I got the throat thing and I got the so-and-so, right? I mean, this is actually where I got the high blood pressure. Let's call it what it is. It's very, I mean, because when I first got here is when I told me I had it again. I was like, well, no shit, Sherlock, because I thought, dang it, you know. So, but you can get it anywhere. You can get it in the quietest place because obviously at the highest was in the village. It's all about how you handle your life and your emotions. So I won't even blame Carl on that. That's not fair. That's not true. No, I was tired. I was so tired I moved. You know you tired when you say I'm gonna pack up everything. So, this all could be that, you know, that's my home. But the Cape Coast is my second home. Cape it's not okay. Cape Coast, I know the Cape Coast, the Cape Coast. I just always want to be truthful, you know. Um, I like what somebody said, I love what it's doing for you. She said, when I was watching the Cape Coast, I was loving what it was doing for you, but you just seemed so sad. That's what she said. You seem so sad. And then here, like, look at me, I don't really seem sad. So you see how life is complicated. You could get this vim from the city, but you know after time it could tire you out. The other one, you can get this peace and tranquility, but you know it's not really feeling fulfilling a huge part of me, which is my creative side, right? So that's life. Life is like that. There's no perfect place. You got to bring it all together or not, but don't. What I learned is don't talk bad about the places that you've been. That's like talking bad about the places you are. All day I've been practicing. I I'm so, oh my God, I'm so skinny. Like, I don't have no mirrors. Honestly, this is the truth. I have no mirrors in the Cape Coast. So, oh my God, I'm so skinny. Like, I can't believe it, right? So I'll look in the mirror and be like, oh my God, right? And I'll be like, I'm so beautiful. Like, I keep changing it. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm learning that no, everything is temporary. You know, it's like spirit be like, so you don't have no blood pressure problems. You ain't even having no gastritis. You are well. So now you got something else you want to complain about, and it's true. So I'm really learning those just temporary. I didn't eat. I was fasting. I'm eating now, slow, but I'm getting there. I'll figure out the food and how to do it and do it healthily. I just I'm old enough now to know that you gotta change the way you see yourself. And you gotta change your reaction to things. You can't keep having the same reaction. You can't keep having the same emotions and expecting something different. You can't. So, no, I'm fine. Well, Accra is not a place I want to live forever, but you see, I have no emotion the way I'm saying it because it's okay. Accra ain't mad. Accra ain't mad. It was just one less person, but I do need Accra. Like I said, I thought it would be, I think the interesting part was I thought it would be for getting my nails done or getting a massage, but that's because that's when you live here, you need all that. It's strictly for the creativity and the working with the people that I have to work with. I learned that. It really opened me up in so many ways too, because there's a different glow, there's a different being, because there's another side that's getting fulfilled. And I know when I get to the Volta, I'm telling you, I think it's a smell. It's called fresh air, child. It's a fresh air smell, and it's a breeze, like a real one, you know. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very good for me. So yeah, no. Big cities for a sacred woman, not necessarily. Like here in Atlanta, you hear the sirens all the time, but I'm learning to tune it out slowly. Yes. Maybe not slowly, but by meditation. Yes, ma'am. That's right. I'm working on my energy to flow with where I am at that particular moment. So no, you said that so well. It sounds like something that naturally would say. That's how much you It was very, yeah, it was very beautiful. It was very right on. Because let me tell you, when you do that, right, it's a practice, and I'm practicing, so nobody believe me, right? When you do that, then the environment will match the emotions instead of the emotions matching the environment. That's it. So if you say, "Oh, I'm so skinny," or "I'm so fat," or "I'm so this," or "I'm so this," I got scars, "I'm so," and my body's so this and so that, and that is exactly what. Then you'll meet people that say, "Oh, girl, you so skinny. Girl, when you gonna lose weight? Girl, I thought your butt was bigger. Girl, your butt got too big." Whatever you say. But if you look and you say, even if you can't fake it till you make it, you can be like, "This is only temporary. I give thanks I have," but I mean it because I be meaning that. And that could be that exercise with the gratitude journal, which I didn't do since the last couple of days I was here, and that's fine because I know what this is. You know what I'm saying? As long as I do the meditation daily and the yoga, I'm good. You know. But when I get up there, I'll be able to do all that because I mean I live there. That's where I live. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and when you change your mind, I'm telling you, when you start talking differently, you start having different reactions, you won't even be in the toxic place anymore. Because you're not in a toxic place in here. So you won't be able to see toxic outside of you. I really want to change. I really want the most beautiful things for myself. And I don't just mean the material. But I gotta change. And reactions, emotions create things, honey. Feelings create things. So change your feelings. Change how you feel. See it all as a blessing. And you're not going to fake after a while because you don't have to, you ain't living here. You know what I'm saying? You came. You know what you coming for. You even know that the universe is going to change it where it won't even have to be like that. So I'm just going to wait for the big surprises. You know, I came to travel and thank you. So yeah, but very good for you. Yes. I have learned so much from Naturally Yourself and Beverly. That's right, Zenobia. Yes, changes are necessary. Changes are necessary. So I'm good. And I do actually, like I said, I actually need more days in Accra. If you're just keeping it on the real, and I gotta leave it to the Most High. Like the money ain't there, the money ain't there, and I just I don't feel good. Uh, Wasting my money on something. My mind always think economically, like no child, if I had a place, you know what I'm saying? But January will come soon, as Beverly told me. January will come soon, and it'll be a lot easier then. I keep missing the morning gratitude written. I speak my gratitude and pray as I walk back from school. I do get the evening one in. Oh, go ahead. I just do it once a day, so you was doing better than me. And I do it before I go to bed. So yeah, me too. After I speak it also, yes. So speaking it is great. Writing it, y'all, though, write it down, make it real. It's powerful. But I think, I did it for over 21 days. I know that. I know I made it 21 days. I think that practice does, yeah, after you do it that long and you're writing it down, then it kind of stays with you. But like I said, I was complaining much more the other place, Cape Coast. So I don't know. Something about Accra, it's everything. It's like that day you wake up and you realize that there are no perfect places. That's what happened. There are no perfect places. I almost feel sorry for people that keep traveling looking for this thing that is not there. It's in here and it's down there. That's what you're seeing a change. That's what it is. It's the womb. It's the womb work. It's no outside of yourself. It's all you. It's all good. You created it all. For intuition and that's life. And it makes it more calmer. You have a better relationship. I tell you, I'm not pushing people away. I'm not. I don't want to be toxic, and I don't want to be unhealed. I don't want to be wounded out in this world. I don't want to leave the earth with that spirit of woundedness. So I'm doing this for a better ascension, a better earthly relationships, a better earthly experience. We know all the things, right? We know our words, we know our emotions, we know about the power of that, but yet, we can't seem to get out of it. And the only thing that I could equate that even this sense of sanity or, acceptance is the womb work. It's the womb work. Thank God I don't have to. I already know there's another place. I'm going there. I already know. You know what I'm saying? So, but the old me still would be like, I can't wait to get out of here. And I did it. So therefore, because in the like I said, the reality is, if you lose the momentum here, because the vendors can't, they need to keep finding work. So they might be in a whole nother country. Especially Frenchmen from the Ivory Coast, he go back and forth all the time. So when you're providing work for them, they're there. But everything's in divine order, as you all say, and it's true. Okay, yep. Everything is in divine order. It's in divine order. So I'm trying not to be superficial with myself and just say, okay, Spirit, you keep guiding, you keep leading, you keep showing. But it wasn't a waste, obviously not. Like I know this fabric, the cloth, as they use more, that's the term they use. I know that I'm going there. I know that I'm leaving tomorrow anyway, so come out tomorrow. I know it's gonna be absolutely beautiful, but I won't be able to stay to super or see the next or go for it. And I wish I could, but I can't. So I don't even wish. I mean, the universe got it. It's just like my first. I'll figure it out. It'll work out. I'm happy. I'm very happy, y'all. So let's go see what else awaits us. And like I said, even if it all ends, I go back to the Cape Coast, even because. My choice is, am I going to stay in the Volta region to the end of the year? That's what it looked. I would more probably do that. At the same time, I got in my little apartment. I at least feel like I want to check on it, but God's is right next door. I mean, what could happen? So I don't feel I want to move back and go in that direction. I feel like I would just sit there and be like, huh? What? Why am I here? So I might be staying until January and then come back here and find an easier time finding a place. I believe I would. That's just, yeah. But I don't know, because, we'll see. It's a cute apartment over there. Like, I love it. It's cute, but I be lying to myself. I get there first day, I be like, yes, I'm home. Then I'll be like, child. So I just want to be nice. I ain't going to say nothing bad. People are running from themselves. That's right, including me. Go ahead, sis. I don't want that for myself. And Sacred Woman is healing me. And I'm willing to sacrifice for causing Mother New change. Come on. Snovia. I know you reading it because I feel everything you be saying. Including me too, Snovia. People running, including me. Running from me too. So this is why I hit me. It was like, another country's not going to do it, boo. Another country's not going to do it. It's not another neighborhood. It's not another community. It's you. Find peace. Find peace within. So you can be happy wherever you are. I'm working on it. So yes, ma'am. Andrew says, it reminds me of India Irie speaking to a blind guy in Bahia. He asked what it was like in the U.S., and all she could do was complain. He said living there was paradise. He said paradise is in your mind. Now that is so beautiful. Thank you for sharing it. Absolutely. I love that story. Oh, I got it. Come back to Accra, I got real clear. I was like, you know what? It is way too much to be thankful for everywhere you go. So you ain't gonna say nothing bad about the Cape Coast because you got a beautiful apartment over there and you healed. You ain't gonna say nothing bad about Accra because you got clear on exactly who you are as an artist and what you want to produce. and you got the people to do it. When Ossie called me, he's still working on that fabric because he wants to be ready by tomorrow. And maybe that's enough. Maybe I don't need to be working with all my vendors all the time. I got to be open to the way it is. Might probably be better I don't because I can pay attention to the details. So yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I love the NDRE. Yes. Nope, won't do it. Won't do it. They won't give me again. So Accra is fine. I'm in my favorite place. I got the balcony, and I'm going to bed. Cause last night I went to bed early. This will be decent. So we on the road again. I'm not gonna leave till later though. I can see that because I still gotta go and check on the fabric. There's something I gotta do in Accra. Oh, I gotta talk to the jeweler guy. He don't know he's the jeweler guy. He is the jeweler guy already, but he gonna make a very special piece of jewelry for me. And I gotta check with Fred. That bag, that Puma bag is way bigger than it used to be. I want y'all to know because it's a medicine bag. And it's funny that I started making a medicine bag before I started doing Queen of Fu again. Because the whole idea of the medicine bag I got from Queen of Fu. Not necessarily, I'm not saying I didn't hear about the medicine bag from the Native American community, and the culture. But I'm saying Queen of Fu medicine bag, that one about when you go on a trip, take your medicine bag. She was just saying like a regular old bag and roll it up and put a little stuff in the compartment. And I came away like, no, child. We have a goat bag, and goat medicine, and a sheep bag, and cow bag, and yeah, and you fed, and you put your. I got these little horn, the horn, the bone containers with your little medicine in it. Yeah, it's going right along with the sacred everything. So once I get the jewelry that I'm about to do, that's it. I ain't gonna overdo everything too either. Your medicine bag. I got purpose now. It's not for fashion, but it is because it's gotta look good. You look good and be spiritual. All right. Thank you for listening, taking it to another level. Exactly, Synovia. That's right. Yes, peace within. I am learning. You are, and you're doing very well, Yaya. Naturally, natural, Synovia, naturally. Taking, yes, to another level. Taking it to another, so I'm going to be receiving, I'm going to welcome love, um, I'm going to welcome friendship, and I'm finding a humbler spirit, and I'm working on it, and I'm good in this bed. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace and blessings.